everyone, welcome back with me today. I'm here with you guys after my first set back to work after my nice long vacation, and I thought I would quickly catch you guys up on how my shift went. But first I wanted to bring you guys along on our family adventures through my vacation time. So as I unload my groceries, I went grocery shopping today, so as I unload them I will let you guys see our trip to Whistler. We have a few videos and some pictures, so yeah, sit tight, and Whistler adventures coming up.
Whoa, this is kind of scary. Whoa, I got a
Could you imagine this in the winter when there's snow?
That would be so crazy and kind of scary. It would be safer, wouldn't it be? Like, if we fall, then at least the snow would.
If we fall, we would fall, and the snow would, oh, look at that guy go!
Whoa, mountain biker. That's
cool.
I think there might be a biking race going on.
There's people on the chairlift. You see the chairlift over there? See the bike on the chairlift? Right on that window?
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, mountain biker going down that hill.
Yeah, there's a, what type of shop is that?
Pop shop?
Yeah. Whistler shop.
Whistler Kids. So maybe that's where I would stick you for the day if Daddy and I wanted to get away for a while.
Yeah.
What those tubes are for? What's that for?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's for storage. Let's look at the cars down there.
Look at the cars!
Look at the cars. Buy cars.
Buy cars.
Yeah. Buy cars. I bet all of those movies that have normal bottoms are jealous.
That's pretty cool.
There we go.
Oh, hey you guys! You're already done watching all of the clips from our trip to Whistler? Awesome! I've also finished my unloading the groceries, so good timing. I just went downstairs and dropped off all my recyclables into our recycling bin. And now I'm on to my next task. I actually also cleaned the kitchen, that was a big job. We had a lot of dishes from yesterday because the dishwasher was full. Yeah, anyways, that's beyond the point. So I'm going to just keep puttering around. I think I've got a bit of laundry to do, but I'm going to show you guys my next project, I guess, during our vacation time. I did some canning. So up next, some canning videos. before cooking. So I'm gonna pop it on the stove and cook it down for, I think it only needs like 15 minutes. It's very quick, and then we will hopefully get the canning done. All my salsa is cooked and canned, and I've been listening to the musical Pop Pop Pops of the Lids sealing, so it looks like all of them sealed. So there's all of them. I think I got, what did I get, 18? Yeah, so we're just waiting on one. Come on, can pop. I mean, that's pretty good. If one doesn't seal, then I just have to eat it. No, I didn't. I just have to eat it fast. And I did put one in the fridge already because I had a little less than 1 can's worth left over, so it's in the fridge cooling so that we can eat it with our dinner tonight, because I'm gonna make pierogies. And one last thing, because this is also music to my ears. All sealed. This is the sad part about canning. The sad part about canning is I lost a jar in the canner. Happens every year, I would say once a year. Actually, last year I think I didn't have this happen at all, which is amazing, but here is my broken can that broke in the canner, and peaches and glass everywhere. So that is sitting in there to be dealt with. Of course, when that happens, you have to like empty out the canner, wash the canner, refill the canner, heat it up again. So that took a good 45 minutes of my time today. But thankfully, it's the only jar that popped, knock on wood, because I have the last batch in there, but usually it pops really quickly after I put it in, if it's going to pop at all, and I didn't hear one pop, so. And it's very obvious. It's, yeah, you know when it happens. If you guys have canned in the past, I'm sure you struggle with this too, you can actually let me know if every year when you can, if a jar pops on you, because it always happens to me, and I should maybe find out if it's always the same brand of jar, because I did get some like Goodwill jars when I was first starting to can a couple of years ago, and maybe they're the ones that are breaking. And every year I do buy at least one new batch of jars, just to kind of cycle in the new glass and fresh, yeah, a fresh jar. So I know it's not those ones breaking. Here are the jars from yesterday's canning, and they, don't mind the mess in the background, they've all sealed. I keep telling my kids, this is music to my ears. This is the best sound in the world. Sealed jar sound. Oh, what's that? Aw, thanks you guys, you noticed. I'm of course talking about the fact I have pink in my hair, in case that was confusing. I got my hair dyed pink yesterday, so yeah, pink in my hair. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing the canning. I don't think I did too much with the peach cannings because it's kind of repetitive. The salsa is a bit more exciting, I guess. So I made salsa, and I canned salsa. Well, I made and canned salsa, and I did the canned peaches this year. I do can pickles as well, but I still have lots from last year for pickles. So yeah, canning is done for the year. And then what else did we do? Oh, the next thing on the list, we had a little couple of days at an RV park that my parents have their RV parked at. So we went and stayed a couple nights in my parents' RV, and so I'll show you just a couple of clips from our excitement there. Oh, my turn, my turn. Yeah, look at it take my weight. Wow, that was a quick one, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't take too much videos on that one. I don't know, I guess just being at the water probably wasn't the safest to have the camera with me. But yeah, we had fun. We did do a few other day trips here and there, but I had family over, so like some family from within our bubble was over with us, and so I didn't take any videos, or I'm not including any of those videos in my post because it had other people's, you know, faces in it than just mine or my husband's or my back of my kids' heads. But yeah, we did do a few other day trips, and that was fun. And then I think I'm just gonna end not this video yet because I still have to talk about my shift. No, you know what? Let's do that first. I'll talk about my shift, and then I will end it on our nature walk that we did with our puppy, kind of to wrap up my vacation days. So my shift set that I had this past week was a set of 4 evening shifts, and they were really calm actually. It's kind of funny because on my stretch off, I had like 2.5 weeks off, and on that stretch, I heard that we had a huge influx of patients, and it was super crazy busy, and they were understaffed because I was on vacation, there was another nurse on vacation, and another nurse was off on mat leave kind of all of a sudden, and the nurse that would usually fill her mat leave spot was filling a lot of vacation days, so all that kind of made the perfect storm for a lot of nurses working shorthanded with very, very busy, heavy patient loads, so I felt really bad to take the time off when I did, but I'm also glad that I wasn't, you know, working through that perfect storm at the same time. So yeah, but then so when I went back for my 4 on, it was really calm. We had like low numbers. It was just chill and relaxed, and a good way to like come back in after 2.5 weeks off to not come into chaos. So it was a good shift, and there was nothing changed for the COVID questionnaire or the protocols that we have in place, even though our numbers in BC are on the rise. And I think they're actually even higher now than they were at the start of this pandemic in March. There's nothing changed at the hospital, at least in my department. So I'm thinking there might be at some point a bit more, I don't know, some more measures that they might bring out to try and reduce the risk of any COVID coming into the hospital, especially in the unnecessary units where it shouldn't even be present. So yeah, we'll see what comes our way in the next several days and weeks and stuff. But the kids are going back to school in 2 days from today, which is the day I'm recording, but I'll probably post this video on the day they're back in school, so I'll have a bit more time to do some editing and stuff. And tomorrow I find out the classes that they're going to be in, the teacher that they get, and where they need to line up for the morning when I drop them off, and where I need to meet them to pick them up. I'm not allowed in the school. Masks are not mandatory because they're still in elementary school, at least in BC that's the protocol at this point. They will provide 2 masks if you request it, but we do have a bunch of reusable masks that I've purchased, so we should be okay there if it's needed. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So I'm interested and I'm curious, and I'm very excited to share with you guys on my next recording how back to school looks on our end and my next set. So I'm going to end that here. I'm going to fill out I'm very hopeful, you guys. I'm filling out my calendar for next year. Well, I mean, like, I'm still working, so that's something that'll go in the calendar. Otherwise, it might be very blank. I won't go too far with school schedules and stuff because that could all change. But I can put my work schedule in, so that's something. And yeah, I will sign off here and enjoy the little nature walk clip at the end.